If you're here, you are probably been trying to lose weight, boost your energy, and actually feel confident in your own clothes again. And if you're anything like most people I work with and myself, you already tried fucking everything. You've done the keto, you tried calorie counting for such a long time, endless workouts, all these man shakes and slim shakes, maybe even some crazy supplements or new method that we don't even know about yet. And it didn't work for you, or the results just didn't last. And I totally understand and I get it. And I have been there. I have done those things. I always second guessed every single little thing that I did. And I was wondering if I'm actually ever going to get control back of my health and my life and my body again. But the truth is, it's not your fault. You've just never been shown the right system to actually reset your body instead of beating it up. And that's exactly why I'm here, and I'm about to show you in this whole video. So if you stick with me for the next few minutes, because what we're about to learn, I've already helped hundreds of clients drop weight, and personally I have done everything in these practices so we can skyrocket your energy and actually get those kilos and pounds off you, so you can start feeling like you again and in control, and the confidence and self-respect and love that you used to have. Listen, I want to be straight up with you. I have spent years stuck in the same cycle that you're probably in right now. The stubborn fat that wouldn't just budge. No matter what diet I tried, my energy was shot. I'd crash mid-lunch, mid-afternoon, and then honestly, I was hiding in my own clothes, avoiding photos for years. There's a period of time where I did not take any photos of myself just to feel secure, okay? And the worst part, I tried everything. I've done the endless amounts of cardio and crazy training programs, and I've tried so many supplements and thought the supplements were the be all and the end all. And then I've done all the calorie tracking and the macros that gave me results that I could not stick to. Nothing gave me results that I could actually last with and turn it into a lifestyle. But now I finally worked out how to actually get that. And then today I'm going to show you exactly how I lost the weight. I rebuilt my energy, and I finally felt confident and in love with myself and in my skin again, with something that I call the Total Reset Program. Before I discovered this method, life felt like a constant uphill battle with stubborn fat, inflammation, that I could not get it right and I couldn't shift it. I always was tired. I was dragging myself through the day. I was having naps, midnight crashes, and I felt uncomfortable in my own clothes. And that's why I didn't take photos of basically my life for a 6-7 year period. And I was wasting time and money on the diets, on the cardio, on the supplements, the quick fixes that led me to nowhere, all dead ends. But after the Total Reset Program, the weight melted off naturally. There's no cravings, there's no calorie tracking, there's no crazy routines. My energy actually went through the roof, and it still is. There's no more afternoon crashes and naps. And I actually feel confident within my body again, wearing the clothes that I want to wear. I'm happy to take the photos and look in the mirror. It actually gets me excited. And most importantly, I broke free from the yo-yo dieting for good. And this wasn't just a quick couple kilos. I've lost over 12 and 15 kilos multiple times using the same principles that actually make everything stick within my lifestyle. Let me make this clear who this is actually for. If you have tried every diet, workout, and you can't lose the stubborn fat and you're stuck in a plateau, this is for you. If you've lost confidence in yourself and your body, if you're avoiding mirrors and have self-sabotage and self-negative talk, and you're hiding in the clothes that don't even feel like you anymore, this is for you. If you feel drained, you feel sluggish, like your body doesn't keep up anymore, this is for you. If you've done all the quick fixes, the supplements, the Ozempic, the pills, everything, the man shake, the woman shake, and you're ready for something that actually lasts, that you can build into your lifestyle, this is for you. And if you want to actually finally feel comfortable within your own skin, fit back into your old clothes that you actually love, and have the energy to actually enjoy life and keep up with your kids and family, this is for you. And on the flip side of that, we have to be real. This is not for everyone. If you're chasing quick fixes, detox teas, or some lose 5 kilo in 5 days hack, this is not for you. If you're expecting results without putting in the work and the effort and actually taking ownership of your health and your habits, this is not for you. If you're not ready to let go of old habits, like obsessing over calories and tracking and starting over every Monday, or you're relying on all these different things and keep switching because you're not getting instant gratification and results, this is not for you. And if you rather stay stuck, making excuses, feeling tired, uncomfortable in your own clothes, and you're frustrated every time you look in the mirror, then this is not for you. This is only for the people who are done settling and are ready to actually take massive action to finally get the energy and drop the weight and feel confident within themselves again. You can't lose stubborn weight, skyrocket your energy, or feel confident in your clothes by chasing quick fixes, period. Most people fail because they don't realize it's not about being lazy. It's because your body has been running on the wrong fuel source or the wrong inputs in your daily habits. Fat loss isn't just about eating less, move more. It's about stress, hormones, sleep, years of dieting playing a massive role from your past. You don't need another calorie counting app or a meal plan that's telling you to fit these in your macros and telling you what you can eat based on numbers and weight. Until you reset your metabolism and you rewire your body's fat burning signals, you'll keep spinning the wheels in the same place. And I'm not going to let that happen to you because I've seen how easy you can put this into your lifestyle. I don't want that cycle to be your story anymore. You don't need more medications. You don't need to waste years on calorie counting and running yourself into the ground, trying all these different random supplements costing you a fortune. True fat loss and energy doesn't come from a prescription or an app or a supplement. It comes from fueling your body the right way, the way that it's designed to thrive and create the right environment so your body starts working with you instead of against you. And that's exactly what I'm going to show you. And if you want this to be you, here's exactly how I'm going to show you. How to eliminate the root cause of stubborn fat, your low energy, so you can actually feel in control of yourself again. How to rebuild your metabolism naturally. There's no more crash diets. There's no more yo-yo weight, plateaus, weight loss, and then regain it all back. And how to eat in a way that makes fat loss effortlessly, energy is steady, and your confidence is through the roof. And how to create a lifelong habit so you never have to keep starting over again. This isn't some short-term fix. This is the reset your body has actually been craving for. In case you don't know me, let me give you a real quick background story. I wasn't born shredded or fit or confident or energetic. In fact, it was pretty much the opposite. I struggled with my body for years. I felt stuck for a long time. I was tired. I was frustrated. I was in a constant fight with food and the whole counting calories, tracking, okay? My weight, my inflammation, my confidence was absolutely gone, nil to none. I ended up even hitting rock bottom, battling personal challenges, addiction, reaching a point where I thought I'd never be like myself again. But that's when I actually discovered the power of ancestral nutrition and a system that actually worked with my body instead of fighting against it and all these rules. I rebuilt everything, my energy, my confidence, my health, my mindset and food relationship. And now I've made my mission to actually show others how to do the same so you don't feel the pain that I went through. It changed for me. I discovered the key to real transformation wasn't about eating less and training harder and just burning it off and doing some crazy cardio. It was about resetting the body. And once I learned how to fuel my body properly, I started to actually burn fat instead of storing it. My energy just shot up. My cravings disappeared for all these sugars and desserts and carbs that I was actually in control again. They disappeared. And then for the first time in years, I actually felt confident in my clothes, buying the clothes and taking photos or having my photos taken. That's when I knew this isn't just about food. It's about rewiring your entire system that we need to unlearn to finally work the way that it's supposed to. And that breakthrough is exactly what became the Total Reset program. This is my proven 3-phase method developed through years of trial and error, research, and combining everything that I have ever studied and practiced, putting it into lifestyle strategies and actually reset the body. And here's the promise. It will actually help you finally drop the stubborn weight and break the plateau. And it will skyrocket your energy. And it will 100% rebuild your confidence from the inside out so you feel self-love and self-respect again, and you will wear the clothes that you have always wanted to. And the best part, I've taken everything I've learned and broken it down into a simple step-by-step framework that anyone can follow. There is no guesswork, there is no confusion, and there is no endless dieting. So in the next few slides, I'm basically going to walk through step-by-step through the exact process I use to reset my body and drop the 10 to 12 kilos, and the same ones that my clients are using right now to lose the stubborn fat and break the fat loss plateaus that they've been suffering in 6, 7, 8 months. And then you skyrocket your energy and you actually start to feel confident and you start buying and wearing all the fucking clothes that you always wanted to have. So this isn't theory. This isn't just some diet tip. This is literally the A to Z blueprint that actually resets and takes you from being stuck and frustrated to getting lean and energized and basically feeling unstoppable. Total Reset Protocol is built around 3 phases, okay? Number 1 is building the foundation. We reset your body by eliminating the junk, restoring balance, fueling your body with food that actually works and thrives. Phase 2 is achieving optimal balance. So we lock in the energy, the balance, your hormones, and then we create simple habits that actually keep the fat off for good. Okay. And then phase 3 is longevity and mastery. So this is where you master your new identity, strong, lean, ripped, you're confident, and you're energized for life. It's not about just losing weight, but it's about building a body and a lifestyle to keep it off forever. Now let's break this down for you, because I want you to see exactly how each phase works together. The reset on your body, you boost your metabolism. Now let me break this down for you, because I want you to see exactly how each phase works together to reset your body, boost your metabolism, and unlock the confidence and the energy that you have been chasing for years. So let's dive into phase 1, building the foundation. So phase 1 is all about breaking free from the old habits that has kept you stuck. And this is where we unlearn the nonsense you've been told about dieting, calorie counting, restriction, these cardio crazy punishments and workouts. And instead we rewire your nutrition with foods that actually fire up your fat loss and gives you lasting energy. Because this is where most people fail, because they never built the foundation. But once you do, the fat finally starts to melt off and your energy starts to climb. And we're not dieting. This is lifestyle habits that you only need to do once. Here's what it actually looks like in practice. We introduce new habits. We remove the processed foods, the toxic seed oil, the sugars that literally are holding your fat loss in hostage. Okay, so we detox and adapt. Your body resists change at the start, but this is where all the magic happens for your metabolism reset. You have to trust the process. This is the toughest phase, but it's also the one that sets the stage for the total transformation and for life. And here's the truth about your biggest obstacle in this phase isn't the food. It's the old self. It's your old self and the old habits. And once you break through that, everything else becomes easier. So to truly reset your body, we layer it in ancestral living practices that your body actually is designed for and recognizes. So this means prioritizing animal-based nutrition, the food that naturally burns fat for fuel, and cooking with animal fats instead of these toxic feed oils and these fake butters, okay? Balancing salt and electrolytes so you never feel drained and you have natural electrolytes hydrating the body. And we set up a structure from meal prep to meal time management so you stay consistent even with life gets busy with work and kids and family and life situations. This is a realistic practice to put into your life at any given situation, whether you're on holidays or not. These are the habits that keep me, my clients, losing fat, regaining their confidence, and actually having the energy to keep up with their kids and work all day. Now we move into phase 2, which is achieve optimal balance. So this is where your metabolism is firing, your hormones are stable, you start to feel leaner, stronger, and you got more confident within yourself again. And then most diets crash here because this protocol makes the new way of eating and living the normal. And this is why results stick and last. But in this phase, we focus on understanding your body's signals so you can stop guessing and you know exactly what it needs. We call this biofeedback. We don't need an app to tell us what to eat. You listen to your body. We've got to fine tune your nutrition to keep up that fat coming off without feeling restricted, counting these numbers and calories. Strengthening your gut and your detoxic pathway so your body can process the fuel efficiently from all the old bad habits. And then we eliminate any leftover toxins that's dragging you down from the past. And this is where the weight loss feels effortless. And the energy, the confidence, the clarity, the mental focus you've been missing becomes a great baseline. So if you can imagine this, instead of obsessing over calories or stuffing yourself or chasing all these numbers, oh, it doesn't fit in my macros, you build a way of eating that actually feels like second nature and it's a lifestyle. You're not fighting cravings. Your hormones are balanced. You're not dragging yourself through the day with no energy. Your energy is stable. And instead of stressing about the number on the scales, you're watching your clothes fit better and better, and you're buying new clothes that you actually love. And when you see yourself in the mirror, you are so happy and it makes you feel good. Your body is tightening up. Your confidence is growing every single week. That's what phase 2 is when it's locked in properly. Phase 2 is also where we fine tune the details that separate people from losing weight and from those who keep it off for a lifestyle. We dial in the nutrition timing, the fasting strategies. So fat loss happens naturally no matter where you are in your lifestyle. We manage stress and your cortisol so you don't keep storing fat around your midsection or your belly. We upgrade your sleep and your circadian rhythm so your body recovers and burns more fat while you're actually resting. Okay, and we rewire your old habits through patterns that used to sabotage your process. This is where consistency finally becomes effortless and your new lifestyle becomes permanent. Now we enter phase 3, the longevity and mastery. This is where you no longer just lose weight. You're mastering the habits that keep you lean, strong, and confident for life. Most people fall off because they never built the mastery. But when you hit phase 3, you don't just look good for summer. You feel incredible every single day for years to come. In this phase, we perfect our animal-based nutrition. So you always know how to fuel your body in any situation. We enhance your recovery and your regeneration so you're not just burning out, but you actually get stronger every week and after every week. We fine tune your training so it matches your lifestyle and your goals and your life situation and your body and your age and your type and what you actually enjoy. And then we lock in supplementation that's actually needed, and you're not wasting money, and it's not useless doctor pills. They're natural and they're only used if we need them. This is about sustainability, so you never have to bounce back to the old patterns and the old ways. At this point, you're not even thinking about diet anymore. It's just about how you live. Your confidence is unshakable, your energy is limitless, and you finally feel in control of your health, your body, and your future. That is mastery. That is what most people never get to experience, but 100% you will. The Total Reset Protocol has been designed to completely rebuild your body from the inside out. It restores your gut health. It balances your hormones. It literally melts away the fat, and it unlocks this crazy peak energy. And the truth is about this, my clients are the proof, and I am the walking proof. They have achieved life-changing results that no other diet or lifestyle can compare to, or quick fixes has ever given anyone. They've transformed their bodies, they gained their confidence back, and they finally feel unstoppable in their clothes and their lives. Now that you understand how this whole process works, here's the exciting part. You can follow this same step-by-step blueprint, the same ones that transform so many others' lives, my life. And if you've been struggling with stubborn weight, low energy, and you feel like you've lost yourself, this is your way out. This is your chance to reclaim your health again, your confidence, your energy for good. And I will literally guide you every single step of the way. So now you're seeing exactly how the system works and why my client gets such life-changing results. We've put together something good and special for you, for those who are serious about transforming your life and your health and your confidence, and who want to actually do it the right way. It's called the Total Reset Protocol, and this is your chance to actually finally stop guessing, stop wasting time and money, and get real results that actually last. This is for you if you've tried every diet and then nothing sticks. This is for you if you're sick of yo-yoing your weight loss and you want your confidence to grow and feel confident in your own body and your skin again. If you're feeling drained in your energy and you want to wake up excited every day. And if you want to look good in the mirror and love the way your clothes fit. And most importantly, this is for you if you are finally committed to something that actually works instead of another quick fix and just fits in my numbers. You will get and achieve by following this blueprint a reset of your metabolism so fat loss finally becomes effortless. Regain your energy so you can finally keep it off and you can keep up with your family and your kids without having to have rest and naps. And you rebuild your confidence, you feel strong, and you're capable and proud every time you put your clothes on and be a role model for your family. There's no more second guessing. There's no more wasting time or money. This is the step-by-step that works. If you're serious about losing the weight, rebuilding your energy, and feeling confident in your skin again, this is your shot. Click the link below right now, book your call, and let's get you started on the path of results that actually last. Don't wait, because every week you stay stuck is the cycle of diets and frustration is another week you could have had results. So this is your time, so let's make it happen. And listen, this is not just theory, and here's proof from my clients, and I want you to listen to their stories. They aren't just results. These are life-changing transformations, and you're next.
Hi, my name's Cindy. I've been doing Ivy Sardi's Total Reset programs. Before I jumped onto the carnivore diet, I was finding I was doing a lot of yo-yo dieting and just doing diets that didn't really suit me. I was finding that after a week of dieting, I was just kind of giving up because I wasn't getting those quick results that I wanted. So just falling back into bad habits, eating crap I shouldn't be eating. I come across Ivy on TikTok one day and was really interested in what he was doing. So shot him a message asking about the carnivore diet. He was really quick to respond. And, you know, with the amount of knowledge he shared with me within the first, you know, kind of hour that we were chatting was unbelievable. I was a little bit skeptical at first, but decided to jump on and give it a go. Within the first week, I noticed results really quite quickly. My energy levels had gone up quite a lot. Within 2.5 weeks of being on the carnivore diet, I was able to drop my antidepressants. I've been on antidepressants for the last 16 years now. I just one day had decided not to take them anymore because I was feeling really good, and I haven't taken them ever since. So I've been off them for well over a month now and still feeling great. I've got 3 young children, so, you know, it's a lot to keep up with them. But with having all this extra energy, it's been amazing. So I've lost 7.5 kilos since I've started Ivy's program. The weight actually come off quite quickly. So kind of after the first 2 weeks, you kind of see, you know, your weight dropping, and then it's just kind of keeps going down from there. It's just been unbelievable, like the fastest I've ever lost weight. Ivy has been absolutely amazing. The support he shows you, you know, the messages I get off him, you know, almost every second day, hey, how's it going? You know, asking if, you know, I'm okay, if I need help with anything, like any questions, like he's just been absolutely amazing. All the information he's sent to me has been great. You know, I was a little bit skeptical at first, but this has been great. You know, I was a little bit skeptical at first, but this has probably been the best thing that I've ever done. Like I said, my energy levels have been out of this world. Like, it's been great. And, you know, as a busy mum, you need to have that energy. You really, really do. And it's been awesome. Yeah, this is my testimonial for Ivy, and I think it's great. The program has been amazing for me. He's been amazing, super supportive. Yeah, it's just overall been an awesome experience. So thanks, Ivy. I appreciate it.
Hi guys, I just want to do a bit of a review on the 30-day challenge with Ivy. His community is just great, absolutely wonderful, lots of information in there, learned so much, well worth doing it if you're looking at that kind of thing. Ivy's communication, you know, we have daily communication with him all the way through the program. So we're 2 weeks in, coming up 3 weeks now. So just outstanding. Like, he's always there if you need him to answer questions. So I also want to talk about my weight loss. I've lost 4K so far. My energy's just been amazing. My moods have been a little bit up and down, but they're starting to come right now. So yeah, just basically all the information that is in his program on the actual website is great. You can learn so much from it. I really recommend this program to anybody, all ages. Just give it a go. It's well worth it. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Alicia. I'm a week and a half into Ivy's Total Reset program. I'm a mum of twin boys. For years, I struggled with losing weight. I just couldn't lose weight. I relied on energy drinks every day to keep me going. Drinks, caffeine, just anything to keep me awake, even though an hour later I would crash and feel like shit again. Signing up to Ivy's program, straight away I seen huge benefits. So less bloating, cravings. My cravings were gone. I wasn't craving sugary foods. I lost 3.5 kilos. So to have my energy back again, I'm feeling so good. My mental health is amazing. Like, it's the best it's been in so long. I'm having less panic attacks. As someone that has struggled with panic attacks for a while, not having any has been amazing. It's completely life-changing, and I can't thank Ivy enough.
Hey everybody, my name's Jamie. I've been participating in Ivy's program for just over 2 weeks now. And there's a really good community starting to happen. We've got a group chat where we send lots of photos and our results to each other to keep each other motivated, and I find that that's way more motivating than, say, doing it on my own. So it seems like to be such a really good support network, which is great. On top of that, Ivy's communication is excellent. He replies straight away or within a couple of hours. Some other nutritionists, dietitians, coaches, anything like that I've ever spoken to, sometimes they don't reply for days, which can make it really tricky if you really have like a question that needs answering straight away. The program is super simple. It's basically eating real food. There's no like, oh, can I eat this? Can I eat that? And if you are unsure, you can always ask Ivy and he'll be like, nah, that's shit. Or, yep, eat that, that's fine. Always check the back of packages, which, if you look into the back of packages now, which is something I never used to do, yeah, there's so much toxic stuff in all of our food. Some results that I've found is my skin starting to clear up. I no longer have any bloating. I'm going to the bathroom easily. No more pain in my stomach. I've started to get my hormones back into balance, which they haven't been in balance for many, many years. So it's really nice to see results. I feel like I have more energy. I feel like I'm sleeping better. Prior to this, I was waking up, multiple times a night with panic attacks. It's calmed my anxiety. It's making me think clearer, which is super nice. Really, what stands out about this program is we're not alone. So sometimes, you get given a program and you have to fend for yourself and see you later. Whereas this is a program that the communication is daily, multiple times a day. There's weekly check-ins. If I said, hey, Ivy, I'm struggling right now, can we have a chat? If he had time, he'd definitely do it, or he'd be like, okay, cool, let's do it. Let's talk later. So the communication is really good, and it's such a great program, and I encourage anyone to join, even if you find in the future that the program potentially is not for you, which I don't think will happen. You'll realize the communication, the community support is something that stands out, very different from any other program that you'll do. Thanks.
I just wanted to give a little testimonial feedback to the program that Ivy has put us on. I was part of his 30-day challenge recently. He put us in a community where everyone was, chatting with each other on a daily basis, sharing ideas, showing food, showing support to each other, encouraging each other. It was no judgment. People were, putting pictures up of themselves before and afters and posting results that they had on a weekly basis. It was awesome. The results I got in 30 days, about 6 kilos down in fat. I went from a size 3XL to an XL in shirts. My pants, about 42 down to a 36. I had to buy all new belts. So all of that was really good, but it's, not just the results in terms of scales and clothing, but in terms of mood, energy, sleep. But the big one, I've suffered pretty bad from cramps in my hamstrings and legs for the last 4 years. And ever since just moving to water with a little bit of salt in it, spring water with a little bit of salt in it, the cramps are gone. We saw that. We spoke with each other about 9 days after we started, and I hadn't had a cramp for a while. I hadn't had a cramp in that time, so we started monitoring that. I went 1 day recently without doing the salt water, and the cramps came back. So straight back on the salt water, they were gone. In terms of endurance and playing sport and chasing after my kids, everything has increased dramatically. But I also used to have a real bad skin condition under my eyes, and doctors told me for years it was just an irritation from my glasses, or there was just something wrong with my skin that was triggering flare-ups. And from this program, we sort of didn't discuss it initially. After about 2 weeks, when I saw the redness going down, the inflammation going down, we started talking about it. And since I've been on this program with Ivy, I haven't had the skin flare-ups again. So they're probably the big things. If you're looking to change your lifestyle and see some results in terms of some weight loss, some sizing in your clothing's different, some mood changes, and just all around difference in yourself. This is something that you should really do. the information. He posts information daily about what you should and shouldn't be eating, ingredients. He gives you recipes. It's all there. It's all back. He backs up everything he says. He drops the information in the channel for you. So that's my little testimonial I'll give him at the moment. I'm up to about day 50 on this at the moment. So we'll probably check in again in another 50 days and see what the results have been from there.
Hey, my name's Troy. Currently in Ivy's 30-day challenge program. 3.5 weeks in, lost 4.5 kilos. Energy levels have been the same throughout the whole day. My sleeps are better, less brain fog. Highly recommend to anybody who's thinking about joining up and doing it.